Okay, welcome back, guys. Today I thought I'd make a short little tutorial for you guys about the pinky count. So this is what it looks like, and it is just a way to get a break under a select amount of cards, just using your one hand. So usually, when you would want to get a break, you would either riffle up the back like this or push over two cards, like so, to get your break. The pinky count eliminates the other hand, letting you just very surreptitiously get your break under your desired amount of cards, getting you ready for your double lift or whatever else you are going to do. It is a very difficult move to get to be really, really smooth, but there are a few tips and tricks along the way that can make it a lot easier for you to learn. So let's get right into the tutorial. So to start out, we have a few positioning requirements. So our thumb needs to be on the top left corner, either over the deck like this or slightly on the side, on the corner up here. And then your pinky is going to be either on the actual corner or just the side right here, almost to the corner. Whatever is just more comfortable for you. And this is going to be a mechanics grip, and your other fingers can pretty much be just wherever they're comfortable. Now, the reason why we need this diagonal grip like this is because we're going to be applying pressure on this corner and this corner in opposite directions, and that's going to allow you to count the desired amount of cards. Quick little tip, your index finger, I usually like to rest it on the top right corner here, just to assist my thumb with the pressure, and also it will push a little bit, just the tiniest amount of force into my palm here this way to just assist with the pressure there. Not necessary, but I just found that helps me a little bit. So if that helps you, perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is to actually do our count. We're going to apply some pressure with our thumb here at the top corner there, and then our pinky is going to want to kind of push in the cards here, and we're going to create this little bevel like that. And all you got to do is just curl your pinky in like that. You see how we can move the cards like this. We're going to make a little bevel, and that's going to just make it easier for us to count those cards. So once we have our pressure, we have our bevel here, you want just a little bit of your pinky sticking up above the cards like that. You don't want it like totally flush with the cards there. It's gonna make it harder to count. So you want a little bit just peeking over the top, just like that. Now, once we have our pressure, we're gonna put a little bit, you don't need a lot of pressure, and we're just going to slowly let up with our pinky, and that's gonna release one card. And then you just do the same thing. And that's gonna release the second card, and then the third, fourth, fifth, and so on. And the way to practice that is just to literally just go through the deck, just like this, and just keep on doing that until you can't anymore. It'll be a little over halfway, where it'll just become way too uncomfortable and almost impossible to pinky count without actually taking your pinky off and repositioning. And you can also use this to get a break just like in the middle and pinky count down like that. So that's how we're going to practice that. We're just going to count through the deck one by one as much as possible, like so. Now, like I alluded to earlier, you don't need a ton of pressure. So I've seen a lot of people though do their pinky count, and I'll see like all of their fingers coming off the deck like this, and they're doing a pinky count really big like this. You really don't need to do that. And also from the front, it looks like you're doing something, because you're putting all this pressure, and you're making this huge gap. You really barely need any pressure, and you have your cards just like this. Very light pressure. Now, obviously, to start out practicing, you're gonna have to feel around with the pressure and how much force you're actually putting on those cards. And then once you get proficient at it, you'll begin to realize, oh, I can use less and less pressure until you can just use the minimum amount of pressure required. It's a very, very, very light amount of pressure that you're using to count those cards. And also, the lighter the pressure, the less these fingers have to move around. So sometimes you'll see people, they'll like risk kill the deck, and then these fingers will be doing a lot of this because they're, needing to do all of that. So when you lighten up your pressure, it'll be very, very subtle, just like that, and you got your 2 cards to do with what you need to. So focus on not putting a lot of pressure, and also don't stare at your hands while you're doing this, or at least don't get into the habit of staring at your hands while you're doing this, just because we don't want that bad habit when we're in performance using the ping count to look back at our hands, because the whole point obviously is to do it when no one is paying attention to it, and it allows you to use your other hand to gesture and do whatever you want to while you're getting your break, opposed to obviously coming over like this or like this. So yeah, so that is the ping count. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below how you guys are doing with it, and if you guys have any questions. There you go.